Welcome back to the press room. I am Cooper Shepard. This is Caleb Dixon. Should be here any moment. Got a big episode today. Come on in. It's post Bedlam, obviously, as we know. We'll get into it. But before we start the podcast, we're gonna play a little game, and it's called "You Finish the Sentence." All right.
All right, but
There's only one Oklahoma, and it ends with
Sooners. I don't care. I promise you, I don't care.
Let's try one more time.
No,
There's only one Oklahoma.
It's not happening. It is not happening. It's not coming out of my mouth. It will literally. It's like literally. Think about drinking 1 million shots of Fireball and breathing that out. That's what the equivalent to me saying that is.
All right, so I was in Dallas during this game. I didn't get to watch. I kind of checked in here and there, but I didn't get to watch the game. So I'm gonna need you to break it down for me. All right, the floor is yours. Get everything off your chest that you need to get off. Go.
Oh my gosh. I think this one probably hurts more than anything I've ever experienced in my whole livelihood of watching OU. No, probably second most. Maybe first. It's like tied with the Georgia OU game. That's literally the number one. It's like 1A, 1B right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just hate them. I literally just hate them so bad. They just piss me off. And I literally... Okay. The defense played good enough to win the damn game. We played good enough to win the game. We allowed 27 points. We have one of the best offenses in the country, and we can't use anybody on the offense to do anything. Nothing at all. We don't do anything. We just do terrible, the play calls are just not there half the time. We can't run it. And when we do run it, we run it for no yards at all. We have one big run at the start of the game. Surprisingly, we actually ran the ball somewhat decent this game. Our best running, the whole season.
Yeah.
And when it comes to clutch time, we just choke on a big gumball and just seize up and can't do anything. I swear to God. It just pisses me off just to watch them sometimes. And makes me want to just go down there and just grab them by their little necks and just squeeze them. God, dude. The environment was crazy. I was at the game, and I had to run out of there as fast as possible, or I was going to get in a huge fight. So,
Is there you have anything else to say, or is that just
I could break it down fully if you want me to, but do you want me to break down the defense, offense, I saw?
I didn't watch the game, so I'm just confused. What
happened?
What went wrong?
Okay, first drive of the game, they come down, bang, bang, bang. They're throwing it. They barely ran it other than Ollie Gordon's touchdown. He had a 20-yard touchdown, the easiest outside zone run play you could ever run in your life. He wasn't even touched. Then we come back, get a 2nd and 4 or something like that to Drake Stoops, it was Sawchuk. And then he busted the 64-yarder, so I'm like, okay, running's going today. They come down. Now, we ended up throwing it again to Anderson, I think. Got down to the 50-yard line. And we direct snap it to Javonte Barnes. And then he decides to play hot potato with the football with Gabriel. Gabriel's not the running back. Why are we snapping it? I don't think this is OU Texas 2022. We don't need to run straight Wildcat. We just hit a 30-yard pass to Anderson. Why are we not just snapping it to Gabriel and doing an inside zone play or some easy run to Sawchuk that just ran a 65-yarder? Let's try that one time, maybe. Lebby? And then we went down, turned it over right there. They go down and score, so they're at 14-7. We didn't really do much in between then. And they went up 17-7. We came down and scored with Stoops. We got a couple like crucial stops, like 4th and 1s. I think we stopped them maybe twice in the red zone when they went for it. So that was like some momentum builders, but we just couldn't get it going. Like once we got up, we came back down, scored, got up 21-17. I'm like, okay, like we can step on the throat a little bit here. Nah, we'll just. Gabriel threw a pick in between then. I don't really remember when he threw it. But start of the 4th quarter, Ollie Gordon decides to chunk a grenade into like a bunker and it just gets intercepted by Billy Bowman, and we return it to like the 50-yard line.
Wait, Ollie Gordon threw a pass?
Yeah, it was like I think it was a trick play or something. They I can't remember if they handed it off to Bowman or handed it off to Ollie Gordon, or Bowman got it and he threw it to Gordon in the flat or something, and then he ran back and then just chunked it downfield in double coverage. Like he could have just held on to it and just went down.
Yeah.
But he chunked it up and we intercepted it and we ran it back to the 50. Bowman ran Billy Bowman out of bounds because I'm watching it and I'm like, oh my God, he might actually return this for 90 yards right here because there was no one left. No one at all.
Alan Bowman, the quarterback.
Yes, the quarterback. Got him out of bounds. Okay. So then we ended up doing nothing. We do nothing on that drive. I think we might have got 1 first down, and we could have easily just throw the ball. Just throw the ball over the middle to Nick Anderson or Stoops. I mean, Stoops only had 130-plus yards in the game. But let's not do that. Let's just do run plays and decide not to get the first down, and then we pooch punt it with Gabriel, our new punter.
I did not.
Punts it down to the 3-yard line. So I'm like, okay, we flip the field, whatever. They come down. It's third and 12. They throw a go ball. The receiver I'm not blaming this on the refs at all, but the receiver literally pushed down our DB. And we got called for a defensive PI.
Was it Key Lawrence?
No, it was one of our corners. I think it was maybe Woody Washington. He got pushed down, and we got a PI right there, so that's automatic 15. On a 3rd down, you think you're getting off the field. They hadn't even got a first down once we punted it.
Yeah.
We would have got the ball at midfield. And then Venables is bitching at the refs. He just said he asked him a question. But apparently he can't come on the field and ask them a question. So he got a 15-yard personal right there back to back. So there's 30 yards. So just gift them 30 yards. So now they're at the 45. They come down, score a touchdown. So they're up 3 points now. We get it on the 25. I'm like, okay, it's 7 minutes so left. Let's go ahead and maybe go score a touchdown here. 3 at least. Nah, first play from first snap of the goddamn series. Let's snap it right off Gabriel's shins. Snap it off his shins, goes right into the defensive line. They recover. Our defense holds them to a field goal. Thank God, because that gave us some life. We end up going down. We get down the field, can't cash it in, kick a field goal. Like, okay, whatever. It's 3 points. They come back down. They didn't do anything. I think they punted or something. And we end up going down the field and then turning it over. And we needed 3 points. We turn it over on the 50-yard line. We run it's 4th and 5, everyone. Okay. I'm not a big math guy, but I think if it's 4th and 5 and you know anything about football, let's go ahead and run a route that goes past the line
Was
to
this
gain.
the very last play?
Very last play for us,
okay.
Yes.
I did see this play. I was watching at the very end. This was that Drake Stoops out route that he ran. Whatever, 4th and 5, whatever it was. Why is he cutting out? You're supposed to cut out at the marker, so at least if you catch it, you can have a chance to get the first down. And he's 3 yards short, even if he would have caught it.
He did catch it.
Okay, I saw he bobbled it or whatever.
He did.
Okay, so he had no chance of getting it though.
I know.
That route is meant to run where as soon as you catch it, even if you get hit, you're at least there.
Yeah,
and he's I think that's on him, to be honest. Like, that's a bad route.
Somewhat, but let's think about it. We were on the left hash mark.
And throw it to the left side.
Let's throw it to the short side of the field, what we did. Like, no, don't do that. I can't work with 15 yards right here, 20 yards to the boundary. Like,
Yeah.
let's go ahead and push something, a slant route, anything, something over the middle. We had hit routes over the middle all day, all game long. Like, anything to just spread them out a little bit. If you're going to run that route right there, you got to run it to the sticks, like you said. You can't run it 3 yards.
Yeah.
I mean, you can blame it on Stoops all you want, but Stoops didn't lose the game because he did that.
I mean, y'all should have never been in that situation.
No. But the one drive, we came down, and we were down 21-27.
Yeah.
We kicked a field goal. That was when Stoops got drugged to the ground in the end zone, and he caught it, but I think he was out of bounds and no PI or anything. But I'm not going to blame it on the refs, but I'm not going to leave it up to that. We had 3 turnovers in the game. Gabriel had an interception, which it's whatever. He throwing a jump ball. Is in double coverage too, so great job. But the other 2 were terrible. I mean, you're going to play hot potato with the football, snap directly to Javonte Barnes. Don't know why that was happening. I don't know what the play call was there, but after a huge gain too, like, let's go ahead and not do that again ever.
What was the play that everybody was talking about? There should have been. Is that
that was the Drake Stoops?
Yeah. There should have been a pass interference.
Yeah. I mean, he got drugged down, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I saw it. It looked like.
I mean, I listened to the call after.
Yeah.
On Twitter or whatever, and Dusty Dvorak's on there saying, and the other commentator was like, "There's no way that flag didn't come out right there."
Yeah, I mean,
it was the most blatant PI I've ever seen in my life. He tackled him.
I tackled him. It should have been a PI, but all these OU fans are blaming the game on that, which obviously, who knows, that could have changed something, but
we would have got the ball. We would have got the ball on the 2-yard line.
Yeah, but you should have never been in that situation.
I know. We shouldn't have ever been even close to that. It was 21-17. We got the ball back, and we decided to not do anything with it for a whole quarter. Yeah. We could have went down, scored even 3 points, go up by 7. Anything, any points. We don't get any points off turnovers ever. We don't get any points off them making mistakes. Technically, they had 3 turnovers because they turned it over on downs 2 times, even though it only shows 1 because they had a pick. But that's still a turnover, whether you want to count it or not. We could have capitalized on those. We could have capitalized on all their little mistakes they had.
Yep.
I mean, Owens, their receiver, just looks like Randy Moss out there, and I don't even know who this guy is. He's the next coming of Justin Blackman, I guess. I don't know. But
I thought that was Presley. I thought he was their guy.
Oh, he was also going insane. And Alex Bowman, the quarterback for OSU, was literally just slicing us up like a meat grinder at a taxidermy.
Okay, so is OSU a good football team?
Obviously, they beat OU.
They lost to South Alabama.
They were also using 3 quarterbacks, too.
Yeah, I think they're a good football team. If they never lost South Alabama, they'd be. I mean, shit, they still are, I guess, in the running for the Big 12, but.
Lost to Iowa State and then them, but it's just all bad, man. It's all bad. Need to fix the mistakes, or we're gonna lose every game. Okay,
so now at this point in the season, as a Sooner fan, what you have anything to look forward to? Obviously, it's just crazy that 2 weeks ago you couldn't have asked for a better spot in the season, right? 7-0, going into Kansas, should be 8-0, whatever, and then 2 weeks later, here we are. The season's over. But at this point, with the circumstances we got, what are you doing with this? What are you looking forward to?
Just win the next 3 games. Go 10-2. Get a 10-win season.
And hope OSU loses again. No,
I hope OSU wins again. I hope they keep winning and win out. And Texas loses and TCU, or not TCU. Kansas loses and we play OSU again.
12.
Yeah, that's the ideal situation.
Yeah. Play them in the Big.
I promise you.
No, and what happens if you guys play them in the Big 12 again and lose again? No, I don't think that. It's hard to beat a team twice.
I promise you, if we do that, I might have to schedule a meeting with the whole team and rip them one before the game. I'm not kidding. I swear to God, if we did that and we played them again and we lose the game, dude, no.
Bro, this is how I felt whenever Tennessee lost to Florida, bro.
I just want to get the last laugh.
Yeah.
If we did that, that would be the absolute funniest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. The funniest thing ever.
Well, I'm
sure that's how all the Oklahoma State fans are feeling right now. Props to y'all. It might be the last Bedlam, whatever. But if y'all have to play us in the Big 12 Championship and Texas loses with Malik Murphy playing and Kansas loses again, it's going to be a good game, boys. See you in Arlington, huh?
Well, I hope that happens for the sake of just a good, because obviously all of our listeners are mainly Oklahoma OSU people.
Yeah.
So if we get another a Bedlam Big 12 championship per se,
oh my God,
that'd be fun. That'd give us some content.
I would love that.
Would you go?
I would have to.
What if tickets are like $400?
I might just go to like Texas Live or something, watch it there.
Yeah.
But just like I said last week on the preview, I said time of possession is going to be huge in this game. Oklahoma State had the ball like 37 minutes, and we had it like 22.
Yep.
Our defense was on the field a lot in the game.
Yeah,
And we played good. I mean, I don't think we necessarily played bad, even with Stutzman being out. And Reggie Pearson didn't play for half the first half because of the targeting last week. So, I don't know. We played good enough to win the game on defense, and the offense just continues to choke it away whenever it's nut cutting time and we need to get a score. We have so many opportunities in every single game we play to just step on someone's throat and absolutely punish them and just take the whole crowd out of the game.
Yeah.
We can never do it. It's like, let's just keep it within a one possession game. Let's keep it interesting. No, let's go literally kill them and step on their necks and not let them breathe another breath. Like, please, just do that one time. I just want to see it. I want to see 4 touchdowns or something, just like running up the scoreboard and the other team has no life at all and they go in the locker room like, damn, these guys are kicking our ass right now. That's what I want to happen. Please. One time, OU, please, just do it for me. Maybe. And all the other Sooner faithful in this whole state.
Maybe that might be a fantasy. We'll see. I'm hoping for the best for y'all.
Me too. I just hope we just win more games.
I've always hated OU fans because obviously just as a Tennessee fan, I always just called all this shit ever since 2016. But just because a lot of the OU fans I've talked to don't actually know football. But I've come to realize that like there's a fan base like that to every team.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I'm sure there's Tennessee fans like that don't know football. They just be talking. So it is. I'm not an OU fan or OSU fan. I just like some good competition and some good football. So I'm here for it.
Yeah. I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm lost for words of what happened on Saturday. I actually didn't talk for about 30 minutes after, and I went into just a real heated moment there right after the game. I had to just get out of there. I was going to fight my way out.
Ollie Gordon was on ESPN tonight.
Great. Nice. I'm sure he was on ESPN.
Yeah,
what was he doing?
Probably an interview.
Clowning OU, probably?
The playoff rankings came out tonight. Is OSU in it?
Yeah, they're 15.
What's OU, 17?
Kansas is 16.
Damn. Nah, that's...
This week they want to go off resume and who beat who this week, I guess. But it's whatever. I don't really care. Just win out. See what happens. That's all we can do at this point. Just win out. I mean, and at the same time, it's better than last year, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, sat through so many times last year and just thought, this team is absolute dog shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but last year was like there was a point where there was no expectations. Like, it was just a rebuild. This year, like, you start 7-0 and then you go like this. It's like, bro, like, what are y'all doing?
I know. We shoot ourselves in the foot every single time we get a chance to do anything.
All right, let's move on from OU, OSU. Stay in the Big 12, though. Kansas State at Texas. Texas almost loses, which would have helped y'all. But they pull it out 33-30 against K-State at home by 3 in overtime. I don't know what Texas' schedule looks like from here on out, but Malik Murphy may drop one. Who do they play next week?
TCU. At TCU, I think. 6:30 ABC primetime game.
TCU ain't good, though.
Don't matter.
We'll see.
In-state rivalry. It's going to be a tough game, I promise you. I promise you Dykes will have them ready to play.
TCU
especially with
week?
Malik Murphy. I pray to God. If OU can win games, I promise you that's all I care about. And if Texas can lose games, and just lose. Just please lose. Just lose this week, and that's it. That's all I want to happen.
There's no reason OU shouldn't win outright. West Virginia.
Oh, there's no reason we shouldn't have won out last 2 games too.
The past is the past. You got West Virginia, BYU, and who else?
TCU.
Yeah, there's no reason you drop one of those games. If you do, then look forward to next season, I guess. But whatever. Notre Dame at Clemson. Clemson's 4-4 going into this game. Notre Dame's top. I don't even know what they were ranked. 15.
Just Clemson, man. They always figure out a way to win.
Does this? Okay, but they're
I know.
5 and like they're not good.
I know they still got talent though.
Does this make Ohio State's win versus Notre Dame not look as good? I think it does.
It kind of hurts the resume a little bit. Still going into South Bend, where they were in the season. They're both undefeated. Both had high expectations. I think I still value the win some.
Yeah.
It's still a hard place to play. It's a night game. They won on literally the last second of the game.
Yeah.
If they would have lost, right, they would be ranked 4 right now.
Yeah.
I think 5.
Are they still 1? I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, this doesn't mean anything. The playoff rankings right now don't mean anything.
No.
As far as Ohio State, because they got to play Michigan. But all right, let's talk about USC a little bit. They were 7-0 as well, right? They've lost 3 straight.
No, they won Cal by 1 point.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, and then they just go to Washington and lose by 10. They score 42. They give up 52. And about time Alex Grinch got fired. I didn't think it happened.
But I see you, buddy. Did you see what Lincoln Riley said? Red Cup Sooners. It's like a Barstool page.
Yeah.
They posted something about someone asked him a question and about Grinch and how he thought he was and like something like that, and he was like, "Yeah, all the defenses. Like I knew once we went to OU and he was at OU and we had a good defense when I came in at OU and he kind of turned everything around and the strength of that team was their defense and I knew whenever he did that he was the man for USC basically." And I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? The strength of the defense, I'm pretty sure they were like ranked 100th in the whole nation.
Yeah.
I don't think that wasn't the strength of the team, buddy. You're scoring like 70 points a game. Like, please. Come on. Are you serious? He actually said that. I'm not kidding. That's a true statement by him. Facts.
Hey, you said last podcast Grinch may not make it through the season. I thought he'd at least finish out the season, but then this happened. So.
Canned him.
Yeah.
Just cut him off. Screw it. I guess Riley takes over. They don't even need him. They don't play defense anyway. Just run around. They don't need plays. Just go tackle someone.
I mean, that's what they do anyways, right?
Pretty much. They might get lined up better if they just think about it and just line up instead of having Grinch in their ear all the time. Just play cover 2 the whole rest of the year. Screw it. Manned up on the outside, 2 safeties over top. That's all you got to do. Cover 1 or cover 2. If they're running it a lot, drop a safety down. Put them in the box.
Do they still have to play Oregon?
Yep, this week.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
They go to Oregon.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun one. Did you see Caleb Williams after the game, like, crying, like, in his mom's arms and she, like, had the
That's a clout grab, bro.
You really think so?
Yes.
Like,
He's embarrassed, bro.
Okay, but bro, he's still, like, he still want, bro, I honestly, like, I don't like Caleb Williams, but, like, you got to feel for the dude. Like, he played good.
Yeah, he just can't do anything because he knows his team's ass.
Like, he played really good, and they still lose the game.
He knows his...
Like, there was nothing else he could have done. and they
Play
still-
defense.
He can't do that. That's not his job.
He could have been the 12th man.
That's not his job.
I promise you. He could probably go play like some linebacker or something.
Okay, well that's besides the point. Like they're literally they've wasted his career.
I know.
Like imagine if he was on like what's like a good team. Imagine if he was on Oregon.
Yeah.
They'd be winning the Natty. They would win the Natty.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, 100%. Because they got a defense.
If he was on,
Imagine if Caleb Williams was on Alabama.
imagine if Caleb Williams was still on OU.
I have thought about it many times because I watch a lefty quarterback throw it underthrow every single deep ball that he ever throws in his life. His name's Dylan Gabriel, if you didn't know.
He was a Heisman contender.
I don't care. Buns. Chokes. The only thing he's ever done good is when Texas. It's the only thing.
That was probably the high point of your life at that point. Of this season.
This season, yeah. Well, what else are we going to highlight? I mean,
Bro, y'all were 7-0, like number 6 in the country, like playoff contender 2 weeks ago.
yeah. And now it just crumbles into ash and just goes in the wind. Just dump it in the Atlantic Ocean or the Gulf of Mexico. I don't care. It's all terrible.
Okay, how long have we been going? I don't even know. Do we preview or do you want to do the different episode?
Do the what?
We don't have time to preview. We ranted. too
Screw
much.
Grinch, bro. I'm glad he's out of there. I bet he goes and gets a job at probably like UCO or something. He might not even get another job, dude.
Like a high school coach.
Yeah, maybe pull a David Pollock on him.
Yeah, I saw that like last week for the first time. Oh, he's coaching.
You know, it would actually be pretty damn awesome to go be a high school football coach after being an analyst or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I get he played, but I would just love to just go yell at kids, and like just get in their ear and just make them want to just run through a motherfucker's face, like some Marshawn Lynch. Like, just look at him and be like, are you really going to let him treat you like that out there? Like you're getting your face ran through.
Hey, did you see Matt Rule's speech?
No.
You didn't see Matt Rule's speech before their game?
No. Oh, which one? Was it a couple weeks ago?
I thought it was this week. I keep seeing it on
I
social
don't know.
media this week.
I've seen something about him doing some speeches and stuff, but I haven't really paid attention to him. I saw one of them and it was pretty. It's not no Jason Brown.
Who's Jason Brown?
Last Chance U guy.
Oh.
Have you watched his stuff?
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
Yeah. No.
Well, JUCO's just different.
Dude, I promise you right now, you put Jason Brown on USC staff as the defensive coordinator, I promise you, they will literally annihilate every single person. I promise you. I swear to God. He would make any player go absolutely ballistic on any quarterback that's there. I swear to God. He would cuss. He would probably fight the head coach. Lincoln Riley would be dead on the ground.
Well,
I think he might be an offensive guy, though.
I don't even know.
He is, yeah. He's an offensive guy. Please. I heard the offensive coordinator job at Oklahoma is open. Jason Brown, I heard he's interviewing for it. Can we hire him? And get two maniacs in there, the head coaching jobs?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right. Anything from NFL? Oh, okay. Actually, I do want to cover this. My guy Josh Dobbs, bro. I've been a fan of obviously Tennessee quarterback. He was like the quarterback that I watched when I really started watching football. He was the guy at Tennessee, and he was a dog.
Yep.
And I've been waiting 6 years for this. And I am bro. Whenever I was 14 or 13, however old I was in 2017 when he got drafted, I literally sent the Pittsburgh Steelers a letter in the mail, and I put some Josh Dobbs cards in there, and I was wrote a whole ass letter asking him to telling him how big of a fan I was. And he sent me back a signed picture. I need to put it up here, to be honest. I have it in my room at my dad's. But I have a Josh Dobbs signed photo. Just so y'all know, I am a legit day one Josh Dobbs fan. And I could not be happier to see this dude. I don't think people understand what he did this week. He went to Minnesota. He did not know the players' names. He didn't know. Bro, I don't even know what to compare it to.
Like the Baker Mayfield Rams thing. That's it.
But Baker Mayfield had 3 days of practice there. Josh Dobbs had 0.
Baker got there on like Tuesday, and he played Thursday night game.
Josh Dobbs did not practice one time with the team.
It's insane to think about.
Like he literally went out there and fucking won the game, bro. Like that.
He walked into the YMCA, professional YMCA, and just killed everyone.
That is what Josh Dobbs just did. Is like asking you to get on a American Airlines flight right now and get in the cockpit and fly us from Cali to Dallas. All right, that's what he just did. That's like asking you to do that.
Nah.
Except he kind of knows how to play football, but
He's also
fucking aerospace engineer.
yeah, dude. He could fly us to the moon, bro.
Yeah.
He could fly us to South Cali to wherever.
Fly us to the moon.
Yeah, he could.
But shout out Josh Dobbs. I could not.
Yeah, no, he's a dog.
I could not be happier to see that, and I hope the Vikings continue to do well. CJ Stroud too. That dude's a dog.
I was about to say that. 470 yards passing. That was a crazy game. I didn't watch it till the very end. I turned on Baker's on. I saw they're in a dogfight. They go down and score. I'm like, oh, bet. They're up by 4. Comes down, throws a couple passes to Tank Dell, and just eats up on my fantasy bench. And, yeah, it was great.
I went 0-3 in fantasy this week.
Yeah, I lost. I got completely blown up by the worst player in our whole league. It's all right.
Yeah.
Be all right.
It happens.
No. It was all bad this weekend. Everything bad that could have happened.
Well, I had like all my players on bye week, and then the players I didn't play like went off. So, and I lost in all 3 of my leagues.
Damn.
I'm 6-3. I'm 6-3, 7-2, and 3-6.
Yeah, I'm 6-3, and my only one I'm in.
I'm 7-2 in my money league, so that's all I care about, to be honest.
Shout out CJ Stroud. Maybe big things coming for CJ Stroud.
I had him on my bench and on one of my teams that obviously I lost.
Maybe one of these days might have a surprise on here.
Yeah.
Maybe get something popping, man.
Yeah.
Big things could be coming soon.
Big things could be coming
very soon.
All right, is there anything you want to cover before we wrap it up? Tennessee 59-3 dub, by the way. Just wanted to get that out there because I was
Shout out Vols.
going to Mizzou this week.
Shout out the Vols. Be a tough place to play, man.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
Hopefully we can get it done. Anyways, appreciate y'all listening. You got any last remarks?
Lord, please just win a game.
All right, we appreciate y'all listening. If you are not already, follow us on Instagram at @the.pressroom and on TikTok at @thepressroom_. Appreciate y'all's support. And we will see you next episode. Peace.